Hey there YouTube, Karth here, and welcome to the North American Napoleonic Wars League. This is essentially the EU League, but obviously for North Americans. Today's match is 54th versus 4teSLR, and we're getting right into the action here because I sort of came a little bit late of the first round. The 4teSLR just got a lot of volleys, and then 54th retaliated. And now they're in a big melee. Damn, that team hit. Looks like the 54th are teaming up here, finishing off these last two. And 1-0 to the 54th thus far. So, sorry for the very fast intro there. Essentially, this is the North American Napoleonic Wars League. What it is pretty much a league consisting of 21 regiments and 2 mini-leagues, essentially split between those 21. So there's 11 regiments in the first league and 10 regiments in the second league. And each week a regiment has to fight another regiment within his specific league. My own regiment 63E is also in this. I will definitely upload those matches along with matches I commentate over and spectate. And this happens to be the first one. I will also leave a link in the description to the Napoleonic Wars North American League thread, so you can read more about it, the rules and all that, as well as the scores and stuff like that, so you can update yourself on the stats. The main reason why I am, recording these is because this is a pretty big thing, considering 21 regiments. That's over 300, 400 active Napoleonic Wars players, and that's a great majority of the entire active North American NW community, which is why this is a pretty big deal competitive-wise. 54th doing the volley there. They did get one kill on that right side there. Nicely executed. And it does look like the 54th have the hill advantage, so we'll see how that plays out. But a good thing about this league, is that both regiments get to agree on the map played, so you have no complaining and stuff like that. I know the European League, because I'm also in that, it's the home team picks the first map, and then the other team picks the second map, so it's a little, there can be a lot of issues when it comes to that regard. And obviously these matches are no fire and charge at all, and rule breaking is, there's referees, Tico and stuff there, so. 54th using this hill cover, shooting down the 4te. 4te have a nice line there, it's very straight, and looks good. It's a 29v29, and essentially, you can outnumber your opponent by just one member, but if it's over 30 people, then you have to split into 2 lines. Well, you should split into 2 lines, I should say. So it looks like the 54th are just gonna mirror the 4te while they go in their direction. Like to see how this plays out. 18v24, 24 people alive on the 54th side. So 4te really have to get either a lot of shooting kills right now and bring it to even, but the 54th are excellent meleeers, so it's looking a little difficult for the 4te. Did a reverse line there, nice tactic right there. They have perfect shooting maneuvers. 4te is not moving at all. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, with those reverse lines, you always gotta watch out. Damn, that was devastating. Just devastating. Finally, the 4T get into melee, but it's no hope now. Dragon Puff with that team kill. Last guy here. So ugly. And, you know, I'm probably not going to edit this much because I sort of won against... Whoa! What the hell was that? Not sure what that was, but GG, I guess. Accident. Oh well. I don't know if they reset for that or not. Anyways, we'll see how this plays out. It looks like 54th did have the 6-man advantage when they got into that shot, but 4TE really got to watch out for that reverse line, because that will decimate them if they don't react to that fast enough. So it looks like 4TE is going to get this hill here, but 54th will definitely try to flank him. And it's a long line, so you really need to anticipate how you're going to move your line, you know, and make sure that it's rapid and that you're not in a position where you can get shot in the back. Like if the 54th shot them now, they could shoot all these guys. So you really got to make sure you're not in a position, but they did maneuver so that they have this hill. In this situation, would be good to keep the high ground for melee purposes, especially against someone who, you know, might be a little bit better. 4TE rushing off their shots here, going in right for the charge. We'll see how this plays out. And, oh, FOO by Samson there. Samson got Finago on the charge, if anyone saw that. Yep, admin got that. See how this plays out. It's really an all-out brawl. Players all over here. .4TE trying to pull back here, regrouping here, but we'll see. Great teamwork by the 54th, though. Captain Wesley. Nice teamwork. And you see how the 54th were just, you know, waiting to regroup. They fall back if they're not, you know, if they're in even situations, so that they can outnumber and backstab like that. Very nice. One 1v4 scenario here. This guy seems pretty good at melee. Oof, bad luck. So 3-0 for the 54th so far. We got Joseph Lennon with 8-0 on top, and for the 4TE, pretty much they're around the same scores. Good match so far. Wonder what that slide was. Ah, yeah, that's true. He was foot guard. And the rules do state line infantry only, so that is quite true. I'll also record this if there's any rule breaking and stuff, but at least there's admins, and there should be referees for every single match, which is really good, unlike the European League. Looks like the 4TE got that hill again. They have a nice advantage there, so they should be able to utilize it to the best of their ability. Got a hit on that guy there. Jurassic Pigs. Ooh, nice headshot. And it seems like 4TE is going to adjust their line. Nice shot there. 54th really got to try to get into melee. Oh, nice reverse line. See, that's the things you gotta watch out for. Like the 4TE, you can't line your line like that. You gotta really run and anticipate that they're gonna reverse line. Ooh, that FOL here. Recruit the Lone Wolf. he was a recruit though, so 4T have to pull it back here, but they're getting slaughtered. See, this guy was just clumped up. Yeah, this round was already lost, unfortunately. And that officer, well, he was standing in front of this guy, to be fair. But he did swap out, I guess. 54th just decimating the 4TE right now in this shootout. That reverse line was perfectly executed. Yeah, this round is pretty much over. Unless the 4TE can somehow kill 21 of their guys with 5 people. You know, it's not about winning or losing, really. Well, in the end, this is a competition and people want to get all their matches won. Definitely want to make sure that they're flawless and stuff, as this is official competition league. So why not play to the best of your ability? 2 guys left. Yeah, pretty much done. And they are surrendering, even though they're not French. Oh, he's gonna shoot. Nope, he's not gonna shoot. And GG. 4-0 for the 54th so far. Wow. 4TE really gotta do something with that reverse. Yeah, good shit with the reverse column. Exactly. They really gotta, you know how to counter that, because you can't move a large line and reverse line. So instead of, if they're doing that reverse line, maybe move the opposite way instead of making your line directly in front of their reverse line. But we'll see how they react. But yeah, as I was saying, this is definitely a very competitive league. You know, there'll be matches almost every day, hopefully, and it's always going to be fun and entertaining to watch each one of them, because all of these regiments are going to, you know, try their best in these leagues. They're going to keep training. They're going to, you know, keep working on their skill in melee in order to be the best in the community. And 4TE advancing like this again, but, you know, they should, okay, they're reacting to the reverse line, which is good. Well, I think they're going right for the charge. No, they're not. Oh, yes, they are. They are. So right over here, they went right for the charge, broke off that formation. But they did not get to use the best of it. As a 54th, they're just surrounding the 4TE. Destructive melee right here. Wow. Yep. 4TE. Unfortunately, you know, the 4TE probably thought, you know, they can't combat the reverse line, or they can't combat their shooting, so they'd try melee, but it's not working out in their favor. Definitely some more maneuvers should be made. 1 recruit left. Oh my god, that was funny. That's what you don't want to do. Or, oh, last guy shot him. 5-0 for the 54th. They're gonna change the sides right now. And yeah. Pretty good adminning so far, even though nothing too drastic has taken place to mess up this match. But yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for the 4TE to, you know, pull this back. They're either gonna have to find a way to outflank or outmaneuver the 54th when they're doing those reverse columns, or they're gonna have to find a way to, you know, combat them with shooting. Because that melee last round was devastating for them. think I'll just mention the leaders of his lines, give them some credit. For the 54th, it's Locust. Well, obviously the regiment's led by Stocks, but he's not there, but Locust is leading that line. And for the 4te, it's Walco, I believe, yeah. Both regiments have been around in the community for quite some time. Definitely veteran regiments of line battles, and another great part of this league, you got regiments that have been around for a year or two, and then you have regiments that have just started, or regiments that are new to the community, and it's always great having such a diverse group of regiments, so you can play against different play styles and learn, new things. Looks like they're both behind these hills. We'll see which regiment decides to, take the bullets or bite the bullets by moving out. The 4te won, and they could go behind that hill, maybe possibly go all the way to the right in some hope for flanking, but there is a lot of open ground over there. Musket dude. So 54th are taking the first move. They're going to move outside of this hill. It's a bit risky, but I'm sure they'll be able to handle it. 4te are going to counter by forming up, probably. They're probably going to form in front of them and try to shoot as many as they can, because it looks like the 54th want to get real close to them. And they are doing the reverse line, as anticipated. Whoa! These guys aren't even firing in line. Damn. Probably a lot of recruits. Yeah, I was gonna call that too. Definitely want to make sure all your lads... Dragon Puff. Oh, that was funny. Walco got killed again. But you definitely want to make sure all your men know how to form in the line and stuff like that. But probably mostly recruits, so. But yeah, Puffy, that was, you killed him here when you could have shot this guy or whatever. There were two guys right next to him. Looks like 24 54th left, 26 4te. They reverse lined again, but I think it was too soon, to be honest. So we'll see if the 4te can react to this mistake. Come on, you gotta shoot. Good. Oh, 54th moving. Good move by them. They did not get any kills so far. And now the 54th. Oh, 4te is not moving. They are not moving. I don't know why. I do not know why they are not moving. Wow. Might have been different if Walco was still leading that line, but see this melee here, 54th pushing, real hard on their right flank here. Very aggressive melee. And they're just decimating them in melee again. Yeah, 4 alive, so it's pretty much done. Last one alive. But yeah, 4te had a chance to move out and maybe avoid putting their line right in front of that entire 54th line. Unfortunately, they did not react. Score is 6-0 to the 54th so far. Yep, we can only outnumber them by 1. '54th is, they're twice what they have right now, but it's a Wednesday, so I'm sure they're not getting their full attendance. Still a nice line battle, good sportsmanship thus far from both sides. It's hard to find in the NA community. This is a familiar, yes. But they did agree to this map. And yeah, I'll definitely upload 63E North American League matches too. But I do like spectating 1v1s because, you know, I do them all the time myself, so it's always interesting to see how other regiments play. And, you know, you'll never know when you have to fight them. Looks like 54th going, or the 4te going to the hill behind them. Try some long range shooting. Got a hit there. And a kill. Looks like 4te's moving back behind that hill. 54th going in. Probably like last round. And, you know, 4te definitely by now should anticipate a reverse column. If they don't, then I don't know what to say. And looks like the 54th will have a good flank to shoot them at. 4te are just standing there. That's gonna ruin them, especially with these large lines. It's, you know... Oh, but they are keeping it back. And definitely at this point, 54th will definitely want to charge, and they do. And a lot of FOLs there. FOL by Warhawk, Jisnu, Kami, all FOLs. That was quite poor. A lot of FOLs on that 4te line, which is not something you want to do, but at least there are referees. 54th still maintaining the lead in melee. Great teamwork. Last round was pretty good, but unfortunately 4te were a little slow in shooting them up, and hence the FOLs. Last guy here. 7-0 so far for the 54th. They already did win, but I believe it's best of 10, so still gonna be playing, and I'll still be recording this. I think this would be a good time, you know, for you guys to hit that like button and subscribe, especially if you want to see more of these North American League matches. I'll definitely be uploading, you know, as many as I can. Well, it does depend on the days. Wednesdays/Thursdays I can spectate, commentate. Looks like the 4te are not going to stay behind that hill now, and 54th will have the ground right now in a shootout. And looks like 54th are going to fall back behind the hill. And again, guys, I will put the scores, updated scores of the, you know, there's League 1 and League 2, but I will put both, oh my god, I can't speak. I will put both scores and stuff, the brackets and all that jaunt, in the description. And 54th trying to shoot them out, didn't get any kills. I don't know if they got a hit though. 4te probably should shoot by now. And they do. No hits there. 54th probably going to want to chase them, get into melee as fast as they can. Huguenot, interesting. And 4te taking that hill. definitely got a good position on the 54th now. Believe they're going to take the hill the 54th we're just on. 54th will have to get as close to them as possible. Let's go to the 4te line.
Sons of the hounds, come here and get flesh.
And thanks to Zeth, Jackie, and Tico for making this league possible. And, you know, it's just week 1, guys, so there's definitely, once we get into like week 5 and stuff, you know, you'll see the competitiveness, the regiments that will actually try to take the lead of their leagues, and it's definitely going to be quite good. Oh, by the way, this is in League 2, so League 1 is consistent of the regiments that signed up first, and League 2 is pretty much the latecomers, well, not the latecomers, but the after the 11th regiment, I believe. So that's why this will be on the League 2 bracket / score. 54th have the high ground now. You know, great position for them. 4te really gonna have a tough time taking that hill. Don't really see any hills they can hide behind. And they're gonna bend that line, but it's gonna be a little costly for them. See, if you get that close, you gotta anticipate that the 54th will get into melee. 54th raping on their left. Look at this slaughter. And they're just mopping up. Another round win for the 54th. Just devastating. Yeah, definitely, if you're going to get that close and try to shoot them, you need to anticipate that your opponent is going to use that if they have the advantage in melee, and they're just going to charge. The score is 8-0 for the 54th right now. So, yeah, again, 54th did already clutch, and they, they already won this round. So far, week 1, they are undefeated, I guess. And, when you take a look at the bracket, you'll see a lot of great regiments in each league, to be honest. League 2 does have a lot more, well, they do have, around the same amount of great regiments as the first league. All regiments are great, as long as you don't drop out. Then I have to complain. But it's definitely interesting seeing regiments that, lack the melee coordination, and regiments who have that melee coordination. And it's definitely interesting to see how you can combat that. How you can use maneuvers and techniques to essentially just demolish your opponent. And it's interesting to see how regiments react to reverse columns. And 54th, I think that was AFK, trying to run away now. Apollo. So 54th taking this flank, immediately you gotta move. They're gonna try to get into melee as quick as possible, I believe, right now. Or no, they're gonna keep moving. Somewhat of an FOL. Yeah, Hex X, whatever, that was FOL. But they really did decimate the 4te anyways. Again, I can't stress the importance of referees. Definitely in matches like these, so necessary. 4te just raping the 4te, or what am I saying? The 54th are just raping the 4te in melee. Great teamwork there. And I think this is going to be the last round, so still a great match, to be honest. Again, both these regiments have been in the community quite some time, so it's, don't judge by how they perform, so to say. But definitely what I'm seeing so far is with these long lines, you know, if you're a big regiment and you know you have a 30-man line, it's definitely necessary to train as a 30-man line and to anticipate how you're gonna approach maneuvering that 30-man line effectively. You know, if you're in tight situations where your opponent's trying to flank you and or try to charge you immediately and stuff like that, training is definitely required for especially long lines. So the 4T got a few hits there. 54th immediately moving. If 54th get into melee, it's, you know, game over. I can say that by now. And top leaders, Joseph Lennon, Mitchy Glitchy for the 54th, and Lanius, well, to be honest, they're all the same for the 4T, really. And 4T getting a kill there, another kill. They're in a bad spot right now, but they're moving. I like that they moved quickly that time to minimize casualties. 54th moving as well. It's definitely going to come down to, when you're this close to another regiment with this many numbers, it's going to come down to how fast you can move, and how rapid your opponent's response is. That reverse line, beautiful reverse line. His guys are still getting on. That's not what you want to do there. Yep, they're going to be able to get a few kills here and shoot them in the back. But 4TE moving nicely here. 54th, you know, they're pretty expert at that. Doing that reverse line and get into melee. Beautiful. So 54th look like they're going to push left. Yeah, they're going to push left, clear out this left turn part. Nice teamwork here. Great teamwork. And they're just going to finish off the remaining 4TE. Nice kill. And nice chamber. And that is it for the 54th versus 4TE line battle. The winner was the 54th, 10-0. Please do subscribe, guys, and stay tuned for more league matches. You can stay updated by clicking the links below for the updated scores / brackets of the league, as well as a thread link to the description and rules of the league.